Well, it's a nice rainy day here. I don't know how long I'll be out today. It just depends on what I'm finding and how long I can stand to get all damp and soaked. But I'm at a cellar hole. The hole's right here. And I've been here for about 20 minutes, and this is my first actual diggable signal. It was a nice 50 to 52 signal. A nice flat button. Yeah, you make out a little bit of a back mark there. So most likely mid 1800s, give or take. So not too bad. We'll give it a shot and see what else we can find. And about 2 feet over from where I just dug that one, I had a nice high 40 signal. Nice and deep. It was probably about 7 or 8 inches. Right on the edge. About 4 feet off the edge of the cellar. Another flat button. Roughly about the same range. I believe. Yeah. So alright, at least we're finding stuff. Let's see what else we can get. Very cool. Well, I just got another mid 40 signal on the Manicore, and you guessed it, another button. Seems like this place has been high toned. Everybody picked out all the high tones. And most of the mid tones too. This is only my third target. I've been here for just about an hour. Well, more like 45, but still. Another plain one. Alright, well when I was talking to the landowner, he gave me a couple spots to try out way back in his woods, and he grew up running around these woods, and he sent me to a spot that he called the Pretty Farm, and it sure is pretty out here. Got all these nice little plants growing. It's all super clear around here. He said that that people have been out here before, and it's definitely been hit. I've been here for about 20 minutes, and I found my first real diggable target. But yeah, there's the cellar right there, and then right behind that is another little one. Just a nice pretty little area. But I do have my first good signal that I want to show you guys. There it is. High 70s, low 80s. So that'll usually be something like a buckle or a coin, something like that. Well, I'm going to open up the hole, and I'll turn you back on when I have it open. Alright, I was saying it was only about 4 inches down. I got the plug open. All I'm getting is an iron tone, and there's a bunch of roots here. Huh. Maybe it was a false. Alright, I'm gonna have to dig through these roots, and I'll turn you back on once I get in there. Wah wah. So after digging everything up, the only thing I could find in that hole was this piece right here. Just iron, so it was just falsing. Must have been in the right spot. Nice halo around it. It was like a perfect false though. I couldn't even hear iron in the hole. Well, we'll keep trying. Alright, I finally got my first real signal. It was a mid-40s signal in the Manicore. And I mean, it was a good 6 inches, but it's good size too. Nice piece of suspender clip or buckle or whatever. It's got some fancy on there. You can even see, like, I don't think there's any light that I can get. There's a tiny little bit of gold gilt lift there at the bottom, at the very bottom, and then on the bottom left. Pretty neat. Nice. Well, I just hopped over that rock wall, came about 20 feet, and right on the other side that you're looking at, that's where the cellar is. We got a nice like 62, 63 signal, popped open the plug, and right in here was roundness. I don't know what it is. It's small. What am I looking at here? 1 second. Oh, wow. This is my third one in less than a week. It's a 2-cent piece. Let me see if I can get a date off of it. I want to say it says 1858 maybe. Very cool. I don't get those too often. Except for lately, I guess. Alright, well I'm at yet one more cellar to end the day. I've hit about 3 or 4 today. They're all in pretty close proximity. This one's nice and open though. It's definitely been hit before. I see like chunks of iron sitting on top of the rock wall and everything. But I just got a nice like 48 signal, and I got a little rumble. So that puts in the 1700s up into the mid 1800s, right around that range. That's pretty cool. It doesn't look fired. I don't see any flat spot or anything. So it's a nice little drop. Hey guys, me and Sean are out. He's digging right over there. And right over that pile of logs we got a cellar hole. One of the few that we're going to hit today. And I didn't dig the first one. I mean, I didn't film the first one, but we got a little tiny cuff button. You can just barely make out some sort of back mark, so probably like mid 1800s. And then part of an escutcheon piece. It's like all hand stamped. It's pretty nice. Yeah, right after I finished filming that clip, Sean just called me over. He's filming right now, but he just got a cool find, I guess. Today's a Saturday, so it's a 603 Dirty Digs.
1853.
Nice.
You know, it's right on top. I thought it was a dime because I dug a memorial over there, and I dug a nickel over there.
Yep, 1853.
So I was figuring
Very nice.
Money. Good score.
Congrats.
Good score.
Say hi.
Hi guys.
It's got a nice little mid-tone, and got a nice little thimble. It's actually one of the larger thimbles I found. Almost fit my finger. It's a one piece. It's not squished too bad. Turn you on if I find anything else. Me and Sean were walking up the cart path, and we looked over. We saw this flag right here, and out in the middle of the woods, nothing around us, nothing to mark it other than this flag. We got some grave sites. 1829 George something, PA. Yep, a couple more flags over there. Definitely an old chunk of woods. Alright, me and Sean just made it to the second cell that we had planned for the day. We got one more after this. But my first signal so far, I'm pretty stoked with. Old military artillery core. Great shape. Has the shank still. Perfect shank. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, the gravestones that we just saw were in the 1820s, so there definitely could be some 1812 veterans or Rev War veterans out here. Well, third hole here, third button, and kind of looped right around to the first type of button we got. Another artillery core button. Great shape. This one, if you can get it in the light, you can still see a little bit of gold gilt. I don't know if it shows through on video. But yeah, very cool. Alright, get another, it was like a 42, 43 signal. It's kind of thick, but yeah, just a flat button. I can't make anything out on the front of it. And those buttons, before I looked them up, and the two artillery core buttons, and those are 1814 to 1821. At least the website I was looking at, that's what they said. So, but yeah, pretty neat. Well, I just got a nice 55 to 58 signal. Nice big dandy button. Got all excited when I dug it. It was the shank side facing up. And it's like almost the perfect size for a GW. And it rang in right around the same area. Very cool. Nice little sunburst pattern. Alright guys, I'm going to do a wrap up because we're doing the 603 thing. Normally on my videos I don't do the wrap ups. I need to get better at that. But alright, so here's Sean's finds for the day. You got the two big horseshoes. And you got some sort of drawer pull or doorknob. Nice lantern piece. Complete spoon in 2 pieces. Pretty cool little lock right there that I left. I guess he went and dug one of my plugs, and one of the ones that I was having a hard time getting the signal, probably just a bunch of iron, because everywhere we went today there was tons and tons of iron. But supposedly that was in like the edge of the hole, so.
He does it to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I've done it to him a couple times. But, yep, and then we got yeah, you got a button, you got a few buttons here. Got that pewter, which I mean, we got it from that same site where I got the military ones. Can't catch much of it, but it's the same, it's the right size as those USA ones would be, but we can't see anything on it. Then you got the nice seated 1853 1 dime. Ox shoe, really, really tiny. One of the smallest ox shoes I've ever seen. Just barely as big as my finger.
As big as my hand.
Little file. Old knife. Really interesting little square nail. Split in 2 down the middle. And then that buckle right here. Some horse tack. Then on my side, we got that nice fancy escutcheon piece. This is my last signal of the day. I didn't get it on video, but a little compact. It's empty. And I got the Some flat buttons there. That's going to be a saw medallion. And then those two really nice artillery core buttons.
Awesome buttons,
Yeah, we looked up 1814 to 1821. It said on the website we looked at. That nice big dandy. It's got that sun pattern in the middle.
Still got the shankage on the back.
Yeah, still got full shank on the back. Smushed a little bit, but then I got that coin purse frame, and then I think this is just another piece of an escutcheon. But yep, not bad. So that's the day of hitting about 4 or 5 cellars that have already been hammered by a lot of people. But
dirty diggers, baby.